Let's get right into it. Number 8. Multivitamin Mania. You've seen them. The rainbow-colored bottles lining pharmacy shelves, promising eternal vitality in a single pill. Don't eat vegetables? Don't worry, here's a gummy shaped like a dinosaur that'll fix everything. For decades, multivitamins have been treated like a magical insurance policy against bad habits. But here's the inconvenient truth. For most healthy adults, they don't actually do much. Study after study has shown that popping a multivitamin every morning won't prevent heart disease, won't save you from cancer, and won't stop you from getting the sniffles. What it will do is make your pee really expensive, because most of those vitamins, your body just flushes out like an unwanted houseguest. That's not to say all supplements are useless. If you have a deficiency like vitamin D in the winter, or iron if you're low, that's different. Targeted supplementation makes sense. But the cover all your bases multivitamin habit, it's basically like sprinkling glitter on your health, looks shiny, changes nothing. The harsh truth is that no pill can replace actual food. You can't wash down a triple cheeseburger with a chewable Flintstone and call it balance. Number 7. Detox Delusions. Ah yes, the detox cleanse. Nothing screams I regret my life choices quite like spending 3 days drinking neon green juice that tastes like lawn clippings. The sales pitch is always the same: rid your body of toxins, which sounds great except your body already has a built-in detox system. It's called your liver, and your kidneys, and your lungs. Basically, you're a walking Brita filter. Detox diets love to pretend you've been storing toxins like a hoarder's garage, and only their $40 juice will flush them out. But scientifically speaking, if you had actual toxins piling up inside you, you wouldn't need a cleanse. You'd need an ER visit. What these cleanses usually do is starve you, drain your wallet, and maybe give you the thrill of pooping so much you think, wow, I must be purging evil from my soul. Nope. You're just experiencing the natural consequences of replacing food with liquefied kale. If you really want to detox, here's the boring truth: eat vegetables, drink some water, sleep occasionally, and let your organs do their job. No hashtags required. Number 6. The breakfast scam. Imagine waking up, dragging yourself out of bed, and hearing the eternal command: breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It's like the gospel of health advice. Say it enough times and it becomes fact. But plot twist, that whole line? It was basically invented by 20th century cereal companies that wanted to sell you sugar disguised as energy. Congratulations, your balanced breakfast was literally a marketing campaign. Now, don't get me wrong, food in the morning can be good. If you're hungry, eat. If not, maybe don't choke down a mountain of cornflakes just because Tony the Tiger told your grandparents it was great. Here's the dirty secret: your body doesn't care about some arbitrary clock. What matters more is the quality of the food and whether you're actually hungry. Forcing down bagels and orange juice at 7 a.m. when your body's still basically asleep? Yeah, that's not fueling your day, it's just spiking your blood sugar like a caffeinated roller coaster. Science has shown that breakfast doesn't magically boost metabolism or make you immune to bad choices later. Skipping breakfast won't instantly turn you into a groggy gremlin either. For some people, fasting until lunch actually makes them more alert. Meanwhile, others would chew through drywall if they skipped their morning toast. Bodies are weird like that. So the whole breakfast is mandatory idea is basically like being told Santa brings your presents sweet, comforting, and invented by corporations. The actual truth? Eat when it makes sense for your body, not when the cereal box says you should. Number 5. Sleep debt is forever. You've probably pulled the classic move: stay up too late scrolling TikTok, get 5 hours of sleep, then declare, "It's fine, I'll catch up this weekend." Spoiler alert: your body doesn't work like a checking account. You can't rack up sleep debt Monday through Friday and then pay it all back with a marathon nap on Saturday. Sure, a long sleep-in can help you feel less wrecked, but it doesn't erase the cognitive and physical damage from a week of deprivation. Your brain, memory, mood, metabolism, they all suffer when you cut sleep short, and some of those effects linger even after you think you've caught up. Chronic sleep deprivation has been linked to everything from weight gain to heart problems to just being an irritable gremlin that no one wants to be around. The dark truth? The only real solution is consistent, regular sleep. Boring, right? But your body likes routine, not chaos. So stop pretending that one glorious 12-hour nap is going to undo the fact that you've been living on 4 hours a night like some deranged raccoon. Basically, treat sleep like rent, you gotta pay it regularly, or things go downhill fast. Number 4. Low-fat lunacy. The 1992nd diet craze, the era that convinced us fat was basically edible poison. Margarine ads told us butter was the devil. Fat-free labels exploded onto everything from cookies to yogurt, and suddenly people were chugging Snackwells like vitamins. The logic was simple. Eat less fat, get less fat. The reality? We replaced fat with sugar and chemicals, and somehow ended up heavier and unhealthier. Oops. Your body needs fat. Not the deep-fried carnival kind, but the good stuff, avocados, nuts, olive oil. Fat helps absorb vitamins, builds hormones, and makes food taste like something you actually want to eat. Going full low-fat is like trying to drive your car without oil. It's technically possible for a while, but everything's going to start grinding and smoking eventually. And here's the kicker. When you remove fat from food, manufacturers usually replace it with sugar or starch to make it edible, which means your low-fat yogurt is basically dessert in disguise. Congratulations, diet culture, you turned nutrition into a scam carnival. The dark truth is that not all fats are villains. Demonizing fat didn't solve obesity, it just tricked us into eating sugar bombs. So if you're still avoiding peanut butter because you think it's too fatty, just know your toast is crying without it. Number 3. The stretching myth. Let's paint a scene. You're about to work out, and some fitness guru insists you must stretch first, otherwise your muscles will snap like rubber bands. So you bend and reach and hold those static stretches, thinking you're protecting your body. The irony? Stretching cold muscles before exercise doesn't actually prevent injuries. In some cases, it can even weaken your performance. The idea sounds logical: loosen up, avoid injury. But studies show static stretching before workouts can reduce strength, speed, and stability temporarily. Basically, you're telling your muscles, relax, everything's fine, right before asking them to sprint, lift, or jump. Not exactly peak strategy. What works better? Dynamic warm-ups, moving your body through ranges of motion that mimic your workout. Think leg swings, arm circles, squats. It's like giving your muscles a heads up instead of a lullaby. Save the long, bendy stretches for after, when your body's warm, and they actually help improve flexibility. So yeah, if you've been stretching before your run because a high school gym teacher swore it was life or death, just know science has since fired them. Your hamstrings will thank you. Number 2. Hand sanitizer overkill. We live in a world where people carry hand sanitizer like it's a religious talisman. A tiny bottle clipped to your bag, ready to strike down invisible germs at a moment's notice. And sure, hygiene matters. You don't want to shake hands with someone then lick your fingers like a raccoon at a picnic. But constant sanitizing? That might not be the blessing you think it is. Your immune system actually needs some exposure to germs to stay sharp. If you nuke every microbe in your life like you're waging biological warfare, you might be making yourself more fragile, not less. Overuse of hand sanitizer can also mess with your skin, kill good bacteria, and in some cases, contribute to, you guessed it, antibiotic resistance. Because humans never met a solution they couldn't overdo. Of course, wash your hands. Definitely after using public restrooms or, petting a llama at a petting zoo. But living in constant terror of germs is like bubble wrapping your immune system until it forgets how to work. Plus, soap and water are usually more effective anyway. Hand sanitizer should be your backup dancer, not the lead singer. So unless you're scrubbing in for surgery or trapped on a train during flu season, maybe you don't need to sanitize every time you touch a doorknob. Your immune system deserves a little practice run. Number 1. The sugar swap scam. Picture this. You're trying to be good. So instead of sugar, you buy the little pink or blue packets of artificial sweetener. Or maybe you upgrade to natural alternatives like agave syrup that sound like they were harvested by angels in yoga pants. The whole idea is simple: ditch sugar, save your health. But the reality? A lot of these substitutes aren't the miracle swap they pretend to be. Artificial sweeteners may save you some calories, but your brain isn't always fooled. Studies show they can mess with appetite regulation, making you crave more food later.